Wyatt Earp's Vendetta ride. Blood for blood in the Arizona Badlands, when one man stood for American justice. March 18th, 1882, Tombstone, Arizona Territory. The silver boom town was a powder keg of rustlers, gamblers, and crooked lawmen. But Wyatt Earp had come to tame it. He was 34, tall, lean as a whip, with ice blue eyes. He was a buffalo hunter, stagecoach driver, shotgun guard, lawman in Dodge City, where he stared down the worst the frontier could throw at him. His brothers Virgil and Morgan were with him, wearing badges. They'd already put 3 cowboys in the ground at the OK Corral 5 months earlier, Billy Clanton and the McClory boys. After those cattle-thieving outlaws drew first in the vacant lot off Fremont Street, the Earps and Doc Holliday had walked away, wounded but alive. The cowboys swore revenge. They got it. Morgan Earp was playing pool in Campbell and Hatch's saloon when 2 shotgun blasts ripped through the back window. One slug tore into his spine. He died on the table, blood pooling on the felt. Wyatt was steps away. He held his dying brother and made a promise in the lantern light. They won't get away with this. The next night, Virgil, already crippled from a December ambush that shattered his arm, was loaded onto a train. Wyatt rode shotgun. In Tucson at the depot, he spotted Frank Stillwell, one of the men who'd bragged about Morgan's murder. Stillwell reached for his gun. Wyatt didn't hesitate. He and his posse cut him down in a hail of lead, 20 buckshot and pistol rounds. Stillwell's body was found next to the tracks, so shut up it looked like he'd been dragged through hell. That was the start of the Vendetta ride. Wyatt pinned on a deputy U.S. Marshal badge, federal authority. No more waiting on the Cochise County Sheriff, Johnny Behan, the same snake who sided with the cowboys, dated Wyatt's girl Sadie Marcus on the side, and tried to arrest the Earps for the murder after the OK Corral while letting killers walk free. Wyatt gathered his iron. Doc Holliday, consumptive but deadly with a gun. Brother Warren, Sherman McMaster, Turkey Creek Jack Johnson, Texas Jack Vermillion, and a couple more hard cases who'd ride through fire for the badge or for blood debt. They weren't vigilantes. They were the law, the kind the American frontier demanded when politicians and rustlers ran the same game. For 3 weeks, they rode in desert hell of Cochise County. Dust-choked arroyos, mesquite thickets, scorching days, freezing nights. They tracked the cowboys like wolves. The same gang that rustled Mexican cattle, robbed stages, and shot unarmed men in the back. Florentino Cruz, a.k.a. Indian Charlie, was next. He'd been seen near Morgan's killing. The posse cornered him in a wood camp near Pete Spence's ranch. Wyatt's men opened up. Cruz went down, cursing the Earps. The cowboys howled for Earp's scalp. Warrants flew. Behan deputized the outlaws and put a price on Wyatt's head. Didn't matter. Wyatt kept riding. April 1882, Iron Springs. The posse stumbled on a camp of 8 cowboys. Curly Bill Brochet was at their head, the big, brutal leader who'd once shot a Mexican in cold blood for fun. The outlaws had to drop. Horses screamed, guns roared. Texas Jack's mount went down, pinning him. The rest of the posse scattered for cover. It was 8-2 for a heartbeat, but once again Wyatt Earp didn't flinch. He stepped into the open like it was Sunday in Dodge. Winchester in one hand, shotgun in the other. Curly Bill leveled his own scatter gun from 20 feet away. Wyatt's first barrel caught him square in the chest. Brochet flew back into the spring, dead before hitting the wall. Then Wyatt switched to his pistol and drilled Johnny Barnes through the lungs. Bullets screamed past Earp's head. One clipped his coat. He never got touched. That was the last fight of the Vendetta. 4 cowboys dead by federal warrant and frontier justice. Wyatt and his men rode out of Arizona Territory, never to return as lawmen. The silver camps quieted, the rustlers scattered. Behan's machine crumbled under his own corruption. Wyatt Earp lived another 47 years. Alaska goldfields, Hollywood consultant, referee at Jack Dempsey fights. He never bragged. He didn't need to. He stared down chaos in the last wild corner of America and proved what one unbreakable man with a badge and a promise could do. No committees, no mercy for back shooters, just grit, a six-gun, and the iron will that built this country from sea to shining sea. That's the real West. That's Wyatt Earp. American toughness, forged in blood and dust, where the law wasn't handed down from Washington. It was carried in the holster of a man who refused to bend.